And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Cheap Lose here again to talk about shooting the ball in NBA 2K21 Myteam. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, help your boy out. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers, which I know it's poor. What are you gonna do? I gotta hit it, man. So after the last hot fix the fucking air quotes because it didn't do anything to fix literally any aspect of the game. It just broke it. Now it's really come down to the fact that we have 4 different ways to shoot. As you can see here, obviously you shoot with the stick with meter on. And shout out to my man in the comments that let me know that how you are actually able to, which I didn't know this before, how you're able to actually control where the bar is. Because as you can see, it goes from left to right in various positions, is actually how hard you flick the stick down. So as right now, I'm flicking it down very, very slow, like to the point where I'm not even really hearing it. And then if you put down medium speed, it hits straight to the middle like this. And then if you flick it down a little harder, which I know a lot of people do, like a lot of force, it'll go all the way to the right. So I'm going to kind of test that around, mess around with it, and see where the best is. Conventional wisdom would say right down the middle is probably the best, which it is to a certain extent. But it all really kind of depends. It's very subjective. Now, like, if you know for a fact you're going to be flicking it down slow, you do want to kind of tilt it a little bit to the left. Vice versa, if you're coming down fast with it, if you play a fast type game like that, you want to make sure instead of going straight down to the middle, if you're flicking down fast, just to go straight over to the right. It'll give you a better chance to actually be right on that, and you can kind of change it around. Now, this does actually work really well for what, floaters, middies, things like that, runners, which they said that they nerfed in the last update, but yeah, I don't think they fucking nerfed them because I am caching them right now, so I'm pretty sure none of that got nerfed because I'm over here with Rip Hamilton just hitting fadeaway splashers right now. But personally, I still think that shooting with the stick meter on is probably the best way to shoot, and maybe that's just my opinion. But I'm going to actually go into some unlimited games here, and I'm going to shoot with all 4 different ways of shooting, which would be meter on aim, meter on shot, so shot timing with the button, meter off aiming, meter off shot timing. And I'm going to see which one is the most effective. As you can see, it's a little harder to hit whites when it comes to the button, at least from what I've seen. It is still incredibly doable, especially for mid-range. When it comes to 3-point shooting, it's a little bit, well, I'm starting to hit some whites, so maybe they did something, because I know the first day this came out, I was trying to use the button, and I was clanking whites. But it seems to be, yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, I'm definitely missing more whites than I would with the shot stick, but it's not like I'm missing a crazy amount of whites. When it comes to, like, white shots, I'm probably hitting 70% as opposed to like 90. So we're gonna go over here and do shot off. I see a lot of people saying that using the actual aim stick with the meter off is probably the best way to go because all you have to do is go straight down with it. But I will say that I don't know, it just might be me personally, but it's so much fucking harder to do it with no meter. I don't know if it's like a mental thing because I can't see a meter, or it's because even if with the meter, if I mess up my placement, I can correct it while still in the shot, whereas this way I can't. So it's a lot harder for me to green this way. I know there's some people, and I mean, once people start to get like either a modded controller or something of that nature, or even one thing that I've thought about doing, and I haven't done it yet, but one thing you could do, realistically, is to find the actual green window, and then to actually make a little notation on your controller, maybe with like a lighter colored Sharpie or something like that, just to put 2 little dots at the bottom ring of your controller. That way you know where to aim for, basically to have a little aim thing, so you know to aim your actual stick right in there. It's not going to be foolproof, but what it's going to do is it's at least going to give you something to aim for the most part, but you'll actually have to spend a lot of time looking at your controller doing that. I have seen a few people who use like rubber bands. I have seen people who legitimately have like rigged up this whole thing where they put like toothpicks or chopsticks down actually on their joystick so that they always flick it straight down. And to be completely honest, that kind of kills dribble moves. I'm not like a huge dribbler anyway, but I mean, if you're going through that much effort just to green shots, I mean, it's obviously broken. Shot timing with the meter off is still pretty decent. It's a little bit better. So we'll jump into the game real quick, and we're going to do shot aiming no meter first here. I'm down 6-2. Larry Bird. Okay, slightly left, 27 covered. Larry Bird still hit it because he does have a steady shooter, so he actually shoots much, much better with coverage than without. So we'll see what's up. I'm playing against a guy who's basically a Hall of Fame layup god, so at least from what I can tell in the first 4 points. So we'll see what's up. Rodman at center is risky. There we go. Good board. Slanging over to Lamar Odom. What are we going to do here? Drive the lane. All right, quick hack by Larry Bird. Okay. We got pretty equal teams. He has Lamar Odom, Dennis Rodman, Larry Bird. So I'm not playing against a guy who's slacking by any means. Let's just put it that way. I did leave the free throws on. I didn't actually mean to do that, but, they're on. So 6-6, not terrible. I gotta say though, I really hate shooting with the shot aiming without out the meter. Like, I think it's fucking awful. I don't know how people do it. I think it might also be like a mental thing too, though. All right, Isaiah Thomas, pull up, hit that. Nope. See, I do feel like you miss a lot of whites with the aiming off though. Like, I'm not kidding. I really do feel like a lot of whites get missed. Some people hit a lot of them, but I just feel like some shots that I know would normally go in with shot meter on definitely miss when it comes to the shot aiming with meter off. That's just me, though. Allen Houston, hit that. Yep. All right. Good news. Good. So we're going to go with, I think we're going to do shot timing with meter off now and see how that goes. I'll see what's up here in a second. I don't know. Get out of here, Lamar. Good defense by Larry Bird, who's not a great defensive guard whatsoever. Michael Jordan threes, you're tripping. Yep. All right. Lamar Odom, bringing the ball up, throw it to Bird. There we go. Wide left. Yeah, that's fine. I see I'm just talking shit about whites, too, and then I hit that. All right, so now we're going to do shot timing. I'm thinking, yeah, let's do it. All right, my boy Rip Hamilton, pull up, mid-range. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I have flexible release, too. I mean, realistically, flexible release and hot zone hunter and difficult shots are probably the most important badges in this game. Like, I've been screaming to the high heavens that these are what you need, and I promise it is the case, especially if you're not a green god. I should just hit Rick Smits right there, but it's cool. Derrick Rose came in for the drive. All right, Rick Smits, get back on D. Good defense, but Derrick Rose with the foul. Who's that? Is that Kenny Smith? I think it is. Yeah. It is Kenny Smith. The weird thing is he's been using Kenny Smith and hasn't shot any threes with him, so I don't really know what the point of that is, but hey, man, you know what? Do you, dude. I'm not really going to complain or anything. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, feed it over to Derek. All right, let's get over to my boy Money Mitch. All right, do it. Hit that. Boom. All right, quarter's over. I'm up 18-12. So let's keep it moving here. Get out of here, Kenny. Playing some off-ball defense real quick. I don't give a fuck, dude. Look, there's no way. The AI is so trash in this game at this point. Playing off-ball defense is about the only thing you can do. All right, there we go. Hit it, Money. All right, I should have hit that. That was a bad shot, though, to be honest with you. Get to Dennis. All right, what are we going to do, Rip? Dude, get out the way, Derek. There we go. Derek, mid-range? Ugh, in and out. Okay. Not great. Not great, but it's all good. I got Dennis on the bench, though. That's always kind of weird. Ooh, Bailey Howell with the 3 balls. Yep. I saw that coming. I'm only up 18-15. Not a huge fan with the button timing with the meter off either, but it's just because I haven't used the button at all this year. Oh, yeah, Rip Hamilton splashed that. So, I mean, realistically, if I sat there and, like, actually used it for a while, I'd probably be pretty decent with it. But the fact is, like, since the game came out, I've been using shot stick. Like, I haven't used the button really at all, so it's not terrible, though. I mean, so far when it comes to meter off and then aiming off, that's like a personal preference so far. It's just whatever you're hitting more shots with, because they both have their merits. That was just a terrible shot. But so far that's kind of what I'm learning, is that all of these are going to be personal preference. I haven't found one that's like actually like bad. So we're gonna do meter on, shot stick. All right, good. So we're gonna see what that's all about. That's my favorite way to shoot, so I should be able to splash with that, to be honest with you. That's what I've been doing all year. I hit Rip Hamilton. That was just a bad shot on my part. See, that one thing I am getting better, or like not even getting better with, but just practicing with in general, is now that I know how to make the shots appear where, just getting that timing down is going to be pretty important. They did mention how there was something to do with timing, and now I understand what it is. I believe the guy in my comments, sorry I don't know your name, dude. I forgot to look it up before. I'll drop it in the description, though, so my bad about that. But, yeah, he said he saw it in 2KU, which honestly I should probably watch 2KU, but Mike Wang's face just pisses me off, to be honest with you, dude, because this game is just so garbage at this point that I don't want to see any of the 2K devs right now. So, alright, what's up? Ripple. Splash. That's my favorite shot to shoot in this entire game. See, they said they nerfed that. Does it look like they nerfed that? No, it doesn't look like they fucking nerfed that. It looks just as broken as it was before. And honestly, I'm pretty stoked about that. Because when if they take that out, I don't know, man. I'm not the greatest dribbler, and I'm not the greatest at getting open and things like that. I wasn't incredibly good at 2K20 because of these facts. But I was good at 2K19 because you could hit leaners and stuff like that. And if they take that away from me, man, I'll be pretty upset, to be honest with you. Bailey Howell's nice, dude. I like Bailey Howell. He's probably my favorite card from that set, honestly. I thought it was going to be Lamar Odom, but he's really not that great. But Bailey splashes. There we go. Allen Houston hitting the fucking deep three. I'm telling you, Hot Zone Hunter, flexible release, super important. Like, legitimately important. It's crazy. All right, what are we doing here? Bailey Howell going to hit that? Yeah, okay. All right, cool. And there we go. Yeah, nice defense by Kareem on that one. 4 boards. I haven't scored with Kareem. I wish they would kind of, like, I don't want to say buff, because once 2K buffs something, it makes it completely overpowered, but I wish they would do something with post hooks. All right, Lamar Odom cut him off. Good steal by Larry on Larry. There we go. IT. Ooh, nice. That was just a good shot. That was a bad shot on me, but it was good timing, so. I'm not too sure about the Isaiah Thomas. I was going to do an Isaiah Thomas gameplay, but honestly, I'm just not that good with the card, so it'd be a pretty poor gameplay to watch, to be honest with you. So, same with Dennis Rodman. I never got a Dennis Rodman gameplay up because no one wants to watch Dennis Rodman gameplay. It's just going to be me driving the hole and getting stopped 50% of the time. There you go, Allen Houston. That was just a bad shot. So far, out of the 3 that I've used, as you can see, Allen Houston did not fare well in the other 2. I've shot 2 for 3 with him since I switched back to meter on. So far, I like shot stick meter on, but at the same time, like, that's what I've been using all year. So if you've been using something different all year, you're probably going to like that a little more. What are we going to do with Lamar here? Oh, I should have just popped that. That was bad. Okay, hacking. That's cool. At the half, I'll probably switch over and use the button with meter, which I'm pretty sure is like the worst one, but okay, see, that's what I don't understand though. A lot of the time, the minute you get like 1% coverage, it will just immediately close, which I think is kind of weird. I don't know. It says that there's no penalty for holding it down too long, so I don't know why that happens a lot of the time. But like right here, it didn't happen. Also, I feel like I should have made that, but whatever. All right, give it to my man. I'm up 6 right now, so things aren't going too great, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, pass the rock. There's my boy Allen Houston. Yeah, oh, yeah. I haven't used button timing all year, so this is about to be a rough transition. Also, my man that I'm playing against has been a pause god, so he's just been pausing the game and letting the entire clock run out, which is super fucking whack. If you do that, I hate you, honestly. That shit is so stupid. It makes like 1 quarter take like 45 minutes. So, he's just basically killed 2 minutes off the clock. He's like trying to kill momentum. Ooh, shit. Okay. All right, if Allen Houston can hit those running shots on whites with the button, yeah, that's going to be a fucking problem, honestly. because shooting with the button in general is just easier. Like, it really is. Greening is a lot harder, but shooting in general, like getting shots off, is easier. So, I mean, it depends. Like, someone like Bill Lambier, it's not. Oh, hell yeah, there we go, Larry. Okay, so I'm hitting whites with the meter on, but like someone like Bill Lambier, who has kind of a trash jump shot, it isn't easier to shoot. But somebody like, let's say, Allen Houston, who has a pretty fast jump shot, or like Bailey Howell, who has T-Mac base, those guys are actually going to be a lot easier to get off shots. Oh, there you go. All right, I'm cracking whites with the meter on. I watched a DBG video where he said that's the most trash method, and I'm not seeing it, dude, because I am hitting whites with this right now. But that's the same guy who legitimately thinks he's the best stick shooter in the world, which honestly he's pretty nice. I'm not gonna hate, but I don't know if he's the best in the world, but whatever. I'm up 10. Let's see. Yeah. In conclusion, honestly, just use whatever's best. They all have their own merits. Everything's good about them. I hope I've provided some insight to help you make your decision. My main course of advice here is just, once you find one you like, just stick with it. Like, don't switch it up, don't try to do anything else, just stick with the one you like and just try to grind and get as good with that as humanly possible. With that being said, I'll be back every day with new videos. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you.